Speaking of gusto, doon naman tayo sa ayaw mo. Kung ayaw mo, sabihin mo. Hindi yung kung kailan nandyan na,
Yeah.
magtatantrum sa parang karot na trungko. Konyatang kita eh. Weng, e-bike.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. This is one of those videos where I've been saving a few things to watch with you, but it's never quite long enough to just do one by one. For instance, look at ReelTok, 1 minute 34 seconds. So I'm going to put them all in one video and watch them. If you were to have a look at the description below, you will see what I am watching. A big massive thank you to the YouTube accounts that are Stell and Soleil for uploading the videos and for subbing them. And I'm really appreciative that you would go to the extent of like collating, for instance, this one right in front of me, for collating these TikToks, ReelToks, and subbing them, because I did mention that I wanted to be able to understand, and you always listen to me, and I'm just so incredibly grateful. Should we have this very quick, very mini catch-up of SB19 member activities? Yes, please. I've been looking forward to this so much.
Napaisip lang ako bigla. Marami sa mga kaibigan natin gusto tayo makita ng masenso. Pero syempre, hindi yung mas angat sa kanila.
True.
Bakit kaya ang daming taong sobrang conscious sa sarili nila? Yung tipong nakakailang balik pa sa salamin bago umalis ng bahay. Pero hindi nila makita na yung ayaw na ayaw nila, ginagawa rin nila sa iba.
Oh, I love that. He should just always do this.
Hindi naman masama gumusto. Ang tanong, gusto mo ba talaga? O gusto mo lang makita nila na meron ka?
Oh.
Ay, iba'y pala. Speaking of gusto, doon naman tayo sa ayaw mo. Kung ayaw mo, sabihin mo. Hindi yung kung kailan nandyan na,
Yeah.
magtatantrum sa parang karot na trungko. Konyatang kita eh. Weng, e-bike. Let's go.
Oh, we're going to car.
I get weirded out when people suddenly treat me well. Napapaisip ako kung may ginawa ba akong maganda or may kailangan lang sila.
Truth. I really have nothing to even sum up that 1 minute 34 seconds, but it's real food for thought, isn't it? He needs this outlet. We need to hear more from him. He has so many important things to say, not just about like big, massive, important topics, but even about like everyday life. He is quite the observer, and you tell that. You can see that. It's very evident in his writing, and very interesting. I hope that these don't stop. Perhaps every now and again when he gets a moment and he thinks of something, he will continue to share these with us, and I'm so grateful that I get to understand what he's talking about, and I think that you and I we can relate, and perhaps we are guilty of some of these things and some of these habits, and always trying to not only be a better version of himself, but helping us through this sort of guidance, you know? I like a guy that not only lifts himself, but lifts everyone around him. That is who Pablo is.
The track is good. I think Algems will, say yes. Hi, Bandwagon Asia. I'm Josh Cullen.
I'm Al James.
Yoko Na.
For a relationship or
In general?
In general.
I really like Al's speaking voice.
You don't have sleep?
Yeah. when it happened earlier when we were seatmates in the plane. So we were telling each other, because both of us went straight to the airport from, an event.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Yoko Na. I think the Lord will get me later on. I was telling those kinds of, jokes. So yeah, I think, it's one.
Yeah, that's one.
For me, when I lose a lot in video games and, in life in general. Yeah. Yoko Na. Yoko Na.
You don't have luck at your side, no?
Yeah.
Of course, the message
I wonder
of the
how
song,
old Al is.
Yeah, toxic relationship, definitely, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you ever like found yourself like in a repetitive cycle.
Yeah, try listen to the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's really relatable.
Very relatable. Well, I was working on this track like months before. Yeah. And then I immediately thought of course, Al James, who was really a musical genius. And I think it was just, our skills were a great like compliment because
there's a contrast.
yeah, contrast in terms of course, the voice, as you can like really tell. He has
Even
like
when you're
this
speaking.
deep, very deep voice, and I have like the high pitched voice. So I think it's really what you would say a great collaboration of really different worlds.
Yeah. I think that's a big move for both different worlds.
Oh yeah, of course.
And for me, the first time recording in the studio.
Yeah, first time recording. When I contacted Al James during that time, it was just like a few days ago before recording it, but he managed to write, his parts.
He gave me a deadline.
Challenge accepted.
So I was really amazed, and
He was up for it, which is so good.
It's not just the writing process, but it's how good it sounded after he recorded it. So I was really, oh my god, this is such a sick track. I'm glad that I chose Al James over it. We ate outside after it, and we had a lot of
nice.
bonding moments.
Yeah, like shared experiences from his community, my community. Like,
I really, really like that. And I wish we would have got longer interviews to support this killer track, which again, I am still not over. And yet they still keep feeding us with brand new stuff. And I'm like, I haven't adjusted. I haven't fully loved the previous song. Please give me time. It's a little bit overload, but no, truly, it's nice to be able to sit down with Al and get a little bit more and see those eyes again because, you could see a little bit. He's very much to the point. He reminds me of someone. Who am I talking about? To the point, will only speak when he needs to speak, when he has something to say that's worth saying. And he seems quite dominant, not in the sense that he will come in and say, I am taking over this, but he's quite confident enough and happy enough to get on with stuff, put his stamp on it, to know what standard something needs to be at. Like, in his own right, he's a fantastic artist. And this really was like the best of both worlds coming together. And yeah, what a great choice. I'm really glad that Josh picked Al. And, he's gone on to introduce Al to many 18 who perhaps would not have heard of him previously. Me being one of them, which I am very, very grateful for, because I will for sure look into Al's music and keep my eye on him. And just really nice. Yeah, you see they've got a different energy about them when they're talking as well, but they allow each other the respect and the time to speak and say what they want to say. And I think that it's a really easy relationship. It seems like they get on quite well. No troubles there, which is always quite nice. It's difficult sometimes when you're in the industry and you're both uber passionate about what you're doing, and also you don't want to override the other person. But I like that Josh, although he created the song, he obviously thought of Al and then gave Al the space to do what he wanted to do with the track. Like, the mutual respect is just so beautiful.
Yung duet ni Eric Santos at ni Stell Alero. Doon natin naramdaman na si Eric napaka-supportive. Kay Stell, yung iba kasi mga singer mahalata mo talaga sa mukha kung insecure sila Hinahayaan ni Eric si
nice.
Stell.
Is this what I have to look forward to?
Nag-shine din.
Yes, bumirit.
Oo.
Pero kita-kita mo rin yung respeto niya para kay Kuya Eric.
Of course.
Diba?
Very humble siya. Very grateful.
Siyempre, hinirit na naman kay Stell yung All by Myself.
Yeah.
Charice. May Celine Dion. Charice lang.
Wala ka bang pasapot dito, Audrey? Ito ka napanood mo ng live.
Ay, hindi. Ba't ako? Si Stell ang dapat natin pakinggan. Ayan,
Oh, he's taking his time. He could just hold that note forever.
Ayun ang inaabangan yung part na yun, yung dulo.
Yes, yung
I have chills. He can just hold that note forever.
Kanila ni Charice.
Ay, magkaiba yung timbre kasi.
Di ba nga?
Oo.
Well, anyway, may paliwanag dyan si Stell. Nakausap natin, ano?
Ah, talaga? Oo, good nanay
Oo, diba?
Kaya pala nawala kang panandali.
Siyempre, kailangan ko siyang makausap, ano? Dahil may issue pa siyang dapat sagutin.
Ano pa?
O, ito pa yung kaya na kinukumpara sila ni pangalan ng nanay ni Charice.
Raquel.
Si Raquel.
Oo.
Oh, don't no coaching. Oo, kaya sila. Oo, siguro na-miss nga talaga ni Mami Raquel si Charice. Kaya nga nung napakinggan niya, parang katimbre ni Charice. Pero ito ang sinabi ni Stell dyan.
Oh, he addressed it?
Nabitin kami dun sa All By Myself.
nabitin po kayo.
Bakit binitin mo ng gano'n?
Oh, he didn't complete it fully?
Kasi po
Didn't sing the whole thing?
every shows po ginagawa siya. So parang sabi po nila, okay na daw po yung sample kasi baka pag uwi ko ng Pilipinas, wala na po.
It's true, isn't it? Look how handsome he
At dahil
looks.
just All By Myself na yan, oo, na-intriga ka pa.
Na-intriga po?
Yes, kapag kukumpara kay ni Charice noon, ha?
Opo.
O, nung hindi pa siya trans man.
For me naman po, ewan ko nga po sa mga Pinoy, hindi po nila maiwasan magkumpara. Sa
It's
totoo
just
lang
humans,
po,
it's not
ang
even
bawat
Filipinos,
isang
so
artist,
isn't it?
may kanya-kanya naman po yung galing, may kanya-kanyang parang something special to offer. And yung pagkukumpara, parang dapat ataalisin na po natin sa isip natin yun. Kasi si Charice na po yun, nagawa niya na po yun, nakapag-iwan na po siya ng mark. And kung ano po yung ginawa ko, yun naman po yung sarili kong interpretasyon. At yun po yung
That only
skill ko na
I
kaya
can
ko po
deliver is what he
i-deliver.
should have said.
Doon po sa sinasabi nila na same po nung kay Charice po yung ginawa ko. Actually, totoo naman din po kasi yung pag-akyat ko po na stage, talagang yun din yung ginawa ni Sir David Foster. So, parang ako, nag-go with the flow na lang po ako. Kasi biglaan po yun eh.
He's so
yung
humble.
performance na yun. So, kung medyo may pagkukumpara po, ako po sasabihin ko, nagawa ko siya, pero iba po talaga yung pag ginawa ni Charice po yun, and pag ginawa ni Celine Dion, sila po yun eh. Ako naman po, ginawa ko lang po kung ano yung kaya kong gawin at that moment. So,
Siyempre, aware din tayo na nagsalita rin yung nanay ni Charice about it, na
opo.
parang napanood ka niya, na parang kinagaya mo si Charice.
Oh, it was a bashing comment? Oh, I didn't realize that is what had
Tapos
happened.
ang ending, nabash siya, tapos bumawi si Mami na pinapanood ka pala niya
Opo.
noon. Na hindi niya alam na nasa grupo ka pala na SB19.
Opo.
Naniniwala ka ba?
na ano po? Ay, ano po, ako naman po kasi syempre, nanay po siya. Syempre, para sa mga mata ng nanay, anak nila yung pinakamagaling. But
Oh,
hindi ko
Stell.
naman po siya masisisi doon po sa nasabi niyang salita. Kasi syempre po, ano po yun eh, parang sa kanya naman po yun, opinion niya po. And wala naman po akong magagawa doon.
Yeah.
Basta ako po, ayoko lang po talaga mag-spread ng anything negative po kahit sa ibang tao. Kaya po, nung nabasa ko yun actually, sabi ko po, wow, parang nakakatuwa naman na parang nare-recognize ako kahit papano po. Kasi
And he's
naman
not just
po, may
saying that, he
nasabing
means that
masama
that is
yung tao.
actually how he
Parang
thought
at
of
least
it. Like,
nakilala ka po, parang ganun. So po doon sa sinabi ng mom ni Charice po, parang wala naman po akong problem about that. Kasi po, syempre anak niya po yun. Syempre, sa mata ng nanay, syempre anak ko yung pinakamagaling. But for me, hindi naman po ako na-hurt or anything. And tsaka po doon sa mga nambabash, actually, yun po kasi uso pag may nambash, papatulan din ng bash. So talagang nagpapatong-patong. So
Babardaguin.
kung kaya niyong iwasan na lang, parang hindi na kayo mag-away-away. Hindi naman po ako na-hurt or anything. Kasi po sa mata rin naman po ng nanay ko, ako yung pinakamagaling.
true.
Tama.
Opo.
Okay. So, at saka lagi ka na nababasa na parang inaawat ni mga 18 na wag nang makipag-engage sa mga
Opo,
bata.
sa mga negative post about anything. Kasi po, paano ba? Sayang lang oras. Sayang lang po oras. Parang, kesa pumatol ka ng napakahaba sa social media, gumawa ka na lang ng something productive po, di ba? Like, lumabas
Yeah,
ka,
go
gumala ka with
do
friends,
something
kumain
fun.
ka ng masarap na pagkain, magugas ka ng plato. Parang gano'n, sayang lang po yung oras. So ako po, pag nakakabasa, parang, okay, at least alam kong may ganitong issue. Tapos pagka
parang over na siya. Tsaka po ako nagsasalita na parang tama na, tigilan yun. Parang hindi niyo naman ikakaunlad yan. Wala namang mangyayari sa buhay niyo pag pinatulan niya. So, ganun.
So, ikaw ba, hindi ka ba makapaniwala sa nangyayari sa career mo ngayon?
Ay, sobra po. Hindi po ako makapaniwala. Kasi,
Nabibilisan ka ba o
opo, ang dami pong
ang tagal mo nang naghintay at ngayon lang to dumating?
Yung matagal pong maghintay, masasabi ko po na partly. Pero, yung iba nga po tas mas matagal pa po yung pinagdaanan nila kahit
He's
sa akin.
so
Natiis nila. So parang,
positive.
ako po, okay lang po sa akin kahit matagal. At least po, dahan-dahan, every step of the way, parang nararamdaman ko siya. Pero, kahit ganito po yung nangyari, nabibilisan na po ako. Sobrang nabibilisan po ako. Pero, yun nga po sabi nila. Hindi na po, okay na po ako sa ganito. Sabi ko nga po, kung ano na lang po yung dumadating, tatanggapin ko na lang po. Kasi binigay naman po yun sa akin kasi alam ni Lord na kaya ko. So, go with the flow po.
Alam mo, napakabait ng batang ito,
So kind.
Oo, kasi nung nag-aaway ay mga fans niya, yung mga 18. Oo, sinabi niya na ayaw niya ng ganong away-away. Huwag na raw gumanti ng mga bashing. Oo, i-educate na lang din yung mga bashers. Pero ito si Stell, makikita mo talaga yung, yung buti ng puso. Oo, tsaka napaka-secure.
Not even talking about Stell in the first instance, I just want to say that I really love that what they are taking away from their interaction with Stell is that he's really kind and that he's really secure. That's a very specific way of describing him, and I see it. I totally understand. I think he is too. He is confident about his skills, and I think he always has been. It's just everything else kind of needed to fall into place. And yes, the wait has been relatively long, but he wasn't ready at that point, and now he is ready, which is why he is being flooded with all of these wonderful opportunities. And look, do you want it to slow down? He said no, he's happy to take whatever comes his way, and this is the attitude and this is what we were waiting for, really, because he just wasn't ready before, and I'm just so happy for Stell. And it just seems like he went out and charmed everybody, but didn't overshadow Eric. He just charmed everybody and just got so many people, as he always does, to fall in love with him. And it's great to hear him talk about issues. And again, obviously this must have happened whilst I was on my break, because I didn't even realize that any of this happened. Obviously, you had informed me about this other performance and this other person that they sung this and they had this experience, and never once did I ever think to make a comparison, or you just told me in a really normal way, and I was like, oh cool, that's really nice, and that was that. But again, seeing it from the way that Stella is describing it, that every parent would see their child as being the best, so it's understandable, and I just really love that he just doesn't want to engage in any of this negativity. He doesn't want to talk negatively about anybody else, and he doesn't do this for the camera or to look fantastic in front of other people. It's genuinely just how he is and how he was brought up, and nothing is going to change that. I just love it. I just love hearing from him. I hope that he was able to have more interviews and stuff whilst he was out in the US and in Canada. Not that I've seen anything else pop up, but if he has, hopefully it will pass by our recommended pages and stuff. But this was really nice, and I'm really grateful that I got to watch it. So big massive thank you to Stella Presser for uploading and subbing this one.
Listeners of J-Wave, dive into the new world and sky high. I'm Philippe.
今世界で絶大な人気を誇るフィリピンのボーイズグループ SB19 の
So this is slightly late, but I still want to hear what he has to say.
フィリップ、結構今ね、我々の界隈でお話しするときに絶対 SB19 の話になりますもんね。 SB19 はですね、韓国の音楽マネジメント会社ショー BT がフィリピンで主催したオーディションに登場した P-POP グループなんですが、どんな話をしたんでしょうか。本当に今をときめくですもんね。楽しみです。どうぞ落合さんお願いします。
まずはロック、ヒップホップなど様々なジャンルの音楽をクロスオーバーさせているフィリップですが、どんな音楽を聴いて育ってきたのか聞いてみました。
I've been listening to Hill songs since I was a kid because I'm a pastor's boy. My grandfather is a pastor, my father as well. So I've been listening to a lot of, Hill songs. So I've been exposed to a lot of instruments as well since I grew up in church, and a lot of my relatives and my uncle, my aunts are really musically inclined. So as a kid,
子供の頃から教会音楽を聴いてきたんだ。僕の祖父も父も牧師だからね。 それに教会で育ったおかげでいろんな楽器にも触れてきたよ。おじもおばも音楽をやっていたので、小さい頃からいろんな音楽に触れてクリエイティブな環境で育ったと思う。今でもその影響は大きくて、今作ってるアルバムには教会音楽のような合唱があって、ゴスペルの要素が強い曲を入れる予定なんだよ。そして僕はいろんな音楽のジャンルを取り入れて、人々の耳に他とは違うユニークな音楽を届けたいんだ。今はいろんな人が実験的なことをたくさんやっているから、人の注目を集めるためには個性的なものを作らないといけないと思っているよ。だから本当にクリエイティブにならなくちゃならないし、頭の中からユニークなアイデアを絞り出して、それをリアルに実現しなくちゃならないんだよ。そんなフィリップですが、日本のあるアニメ作品に大きな影響を受けているそうです。
Yeah, he gets to talk about this.
My friends are actually like, "Hey, there's a movie. Haikyuu is releasing a movie soon. We should watch it." My friends like, I said like, I don't know, man, because I'm too busy. But I guess you're watching the movie. Haikyuu is really good. You know.
今フィリピンの友達に配給の新しい映画が出るから見に行こうぜって誘ってるんだけれど、ちょっと忙しいけどお前が言うなら見に行こうかなっていう風に言うんだ。配給は最高だよ。特に主人公が持っている不屈の精神がすごくてインスパイアされてるよ。自分にも重なる部分があって、アーティストとして生き残るためには同じように強い気持ちを持っていなきゃいけないと思うんだ。今自分がやっていることが大好きで、それを続けるためにはあらゆることをしなくてはいけないと思う。なぜなら音楽業界は厳しい世界だからね。大勢の人に見られていろんな批判や意見をぶつけられるのが当たり前の世界だからね。まあフィリップ自身も大きなオーディションを勝ち抜いて、瞬く間にスターになりました。この意見ちょっとスカイハイさんはどう思いますか？
いやー素敵ですね。ストロングですね。フィリップさんかっこよいな。自分はほらいろんな批判や意見をぶつけられるのが当たり前じゃない世界にしたいなみたいな夢は諦めたくないんですけど、その上でこう不屈の精神っていうのをね大事にされるフィリップさん、そしてクリエイティブですよね。結構ほらシカゴのヒップホップというかさ、ゴスペルの要素、まあチャンスラッパーとかが象徴的ですけど、シカゴのノリのヒップホップ、まあほら僕カニエキッズだったりもしますから、すごい好きだったりするんだけど、そのルーツにねすごいしっかりとゴスペルがある、おじいちゃんもお父さんも牧師っていうルーツはだいぶ濃く強いですよね。一体どんなものになるんだろう。すごい楽しみですね。本当にね思いますね。いろんな人が実験的なことをたくさんやってるから、よりユニークでないと、自分しかないアティチュードとかを大事にしなきゃっていうのは本当に思うけど、いやー嬉しいつかなんか心強いつうかかっこいいな。素晴らしいですね。フィリピンはほら自分の BMSG レイコがいたりして、でほら日本でもフィリピンにルーツがある素晴らしいアーティストの方々たくさんいますから、すごい勝手に近く感じていたんですけど、ちょっとかっこいいな。そんなフィリップさんの楽曲聴きたくなってくると思うので、早速フィリップのナンバーをお届けいたしましょう。フィリップ、しかもこれアイドルがこのタイトルなのもまたいいですよね。フィリップ Fake Faces。
At first, when they started talking over the top and like translating, I was like, no, shh, be quiet. I want to hear the original answers. But no, this is a real review from Japanese people, and they're opening their hearts and their minds to this music and giving him a fair chance, which is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, like when you go to Japan, it's a real experience. And even if you get to know Japanese people, you will see that they very much like to consume their own content and their language and their way of life, their culture, and the things that mean something to them. It's really important. They can't live without it. And the fact that they are open to exploring other artists, this was very, very open and like accepting. And I really love that. He's going to be so loved out there. And I'm just so pleased for him. And this is a rave review, is it not? And talking about his album, like I truly love everything that he put out, like outside of Complex and Seven Sins, the other songs as well. I think he's great. And some songs are trendy and are of this time, and some songs are experimental, but then there are songs like Paleo, like Ache, that are going to live forever, that just take his artistry up a notch, that are unforgettable, and that is his future. Him creating songs like Ache right now, at the age that he is at, in years to come, he is going to further develop that. That's something that he's managed to unlock. He's going to keep creating in that area, and he is going to get better and better. How? I have no idea, because in my opinion, he is already the best, but somehow he is going to do it. And I am so invested. I'm really looking forward to being on the edge of my seat whenever he releases anything, because it's just so juicy, so meaty, so full of personality and history and story, and it's all him. All about his experience, if I can even get my words out. And the fact that he is talking about, having this upbringing in a church and in this kind of religious environment, and his family's involvement in all of this, even if he didn't say that and you just heard the song, I think you would be able to pick up on that. That is how strong that shines through. That means that you are really authentic. You shouldn't have to tell people that I am authentic. I am a being of my experiences. It should come out in who you are. And that is exactly what's happening with him. I love it. It's clicked, and I love it so much. That's it. That's what I wanted to include in this quick catch up, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it with me. Do talk to me about the various things that I included in this. We've been all over the shop here. Really interesting. And do you see the depth that our boys have? They've got so much to say, so many stories, and I just watch them and I think that they are the best role models. Like, I look at them and I think, I want to be like that. I want to take that on board, and I'm going to try and be like this. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.